Alrighty, guys, what's happening? Welcome back to the Lifts and Laughs podcast, episode number 14. I can't believe I got that. I'm
That's smooth. Well done.
All right.
Episode 14, where today we're going to be talking about Theo's show recap. So, for any of you that know, Theo competed last week. He did very well. Right. Well, I guess start off from the top.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Feeling good, man.
Yeah?
Feeling good. 1 week post show. Like the first few days, I was like buzzing.
Yeah.
I was riding that high.
Yeah.
For like 3-4 days.
Yeah.
And now I feel like with anything, if you go so high, you're bound to drop low afterwards.
Have you got like post-show blues then?
Yeah, kind of. Like the last couple of days, just been a little bit like, back into sort of like normality, back into routine. Cardio's back in, calories are low.
Yeah.
But I'm quite lucky that I've got like, the next couple of weeks, I'm doing 2 more shows.
Yeah.
So I've got like something to look forward to.
Yeah.
But yeah, feeling good.
Yeah.
Feeling good. Second place in my first ever show.
Yeah.
Came away with
Come on, get it out.
Yeah, the trophy.
this old thing. This
Look at that.
came away with
Get that on a fucking necklace,
Yeah,
back.
that's it. Got a necklace.
I've been carrying
Yeah.
this around like half of London.
Fucking yeah.
Not even
always in your
joking.
backpack.
It genuinely has.
Really?
Because Richie asked me to bring it in.
Really?
Yeah, on Friday.
Yeah.
So I fucking lugged it in on Friday.
Wait, just to see it or like for a picture for, the gym?
For the gym.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And then, so I left it at the gym
Yeah.
on Friday because I didn't want to bring it because obviously I went to the cinema afterwards. And then yesterday, me and I had a couple clients. So I went into the gym and I thought, instead of going to the gym on Sunday to pick it up, take it home with me on Saturday. But we ended up going to Musclework. So it's been to Waterloo, it's been to Bethnal Green, and it's been to Hackney. You know?
Nice.
Yeah,
Hey, over the shop. Happy days.
Well, when you got a trophy like that, mate.
It's got to be carried
Second
by a
place
lad.
in the UK DFBA
Oh,
NBW Classic. First timers men's physique Class A.
Does it get longer?
Well, man.
No, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I think you've got to show it off, right?
Yeah,
you
exactly.
have to.
You're fucking right.
It's a nice trophy as well.
It really is. Do you know what? A good bit of weight to it.
Oh yeah,
There's nothing worse than you get a trophy. It's like you think it's gonna be heavy, and it's like plastic.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck, it's like too light.
Well, Tim was confused because Tim was like, he saw 5th place had like a trophy.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
little trophy.
5th and 4th have like
like a little
an actual like sort of like cup.
Yeah.
So he was like, did they win? Because this looks like, it doesn't look like a trophy, but it's more of a
literally.
plaque, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
It's for the mantelpiece. You know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
first of many, hopefully.
yeah, 100%. How are you feeling? Did you enjoy like the actual process of the show and stuff? Because like, obviously you've got the idea of what it's going to be like.
Yeah.
And then you go into the day itself.
Yeah.
Like, what was it like?
I think I was just like, I was so nervous and I was like over analyzing everything. I think I told you guys that like I woke up in the morning and I was like, I looked at my physique and I'm not sure whether it was the hotel lighting or the fact that I don't think I'd taken a shit.
Yeah.
Like for a couple of days. So I just,
Shit like that. No, you didn't.
no, I tried to.
Didn't put it all.
No.
The whole day.
No.
Even once you got home after the Pepe, isn't that?
Nah, man, no.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
To today, that was shit.
Still haven't shat.
Jesus.
Yeah. It's just absorbed into all my muscles.
Yeah.
That's what that smell is.
Yeah. Strong your eyes. Sit too close.
That's what my nose is.
No, yeah. So like, I was like, I woke up in the morning and I thought like I'd spilled over. I was like, I don't know. I just didn't feel like 100%. I was like, I look better like a few days ago, whatever. And then throughout the day, I just kept on sort of like stressing a little bit. And I think maybe that showed with like my physique when I first stepped out on stage. Looking back at the videos, I feel like I wasn't like down on my abs as much as I could have been. I reckon like I said in my stories, like my upper lip was like fucking flickering away like no tomorrow. And I thought everybody could see it. But nobody could see it. But I think that then affected like my breathing with me like not being down on my abs and stuff like that. So like the lead up to being on stage, I'm not going to say that was enjoyable. I don't think it wasn't that enjoyable because it's like you're just stressed about, you're thinking about going on stage.
Yeah.
But then the actual being on stage, I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
Oh, like I loved like every minute of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't been on a stage like that since I was like 11 years old.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And you forget, like, there's something about like that backstage, being backstage
100%.
behind the curtains. Like, you've got mates who work in theatre.
Yeah.
Kamisa, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, she probably tells you, like, it's like you get that thrill, you get
Buzz.
that buzz from it. And just being on stage with like the lights down on you, like, yeah. So initially, super nervous. Then, obviously, we do our initial comparisons. I get sent back. Like, we all get sent back, not just me. They were just like, you get out of here. Fuck off. You're shit. Get off the stage. No, they sent us all back.
Yeah.
So I'll do a little recap for everybody who is watching and who hasn't seen my stories or whatever. So basically what you do is there was like 11 of us on stage, split into 2 lots, one of 5, one of 6. We're both standing sort of like the back of the stage. Then the first 5 go up, do their comparisons, come back. The second 5 go up, do their comparisons, come back. Out of those 10, 11 people, they pick sort of 5 to 6 sort of like finalists or whatever who've made it through that round. They then go up and do their comparisons. And then out of that 5 or 6, they then decide who is top 5 and placings. But so when I did my initial comparison and went back and they did that sort of like first call up, my name was last one to be called. I don't know if you remember. It was the last one to be called. So I was standing there, all these numbers got called out before me. And I was confident, like that. I felt like I was one of the better guys there. So I was like, kind of thinking, when's my number getting called? When's my number getting called? And then as it went down, I started thinking, fuck, maybe I'm not even getting called.
But it was numerical, to be fair. Like, you were the last number.
Was it?
Yeah, because they went like 96,
really?
99,
Okay.
102, 108. Your number was 108. You were the final number.
Really? Okay, that's
Well,
why.
to keep on telling you.
Yeah.
He's gonna come on.
Yeah. Amin just didn't understand it was a numerical thing. Did you whenever they're doing their individual?
Yes. At the end.
Amin kept going, get ready, he's next. I was like, that's 97. I've quite a few people before.
Brian was just concentrating. You were asleep. So then I go up and I do my I made it to the next round. But I'm at the end of the stage, which is obviously not where you want to be. So the judges will place you basically where they think you rank, and the closer you are to the center stage, the better you are. So I was at the end of the stage, and I was kind of like pissed. And I was speaking to Kez yesterday, and he was saying like he was pissed too. He was like, what the fuck? So but in that moment, I was like, right, let's fucking switch on. Like, time to turn on like the charm. Start locking eyes with those judges. Be like, look at me, don't look at him.
Because can you see them? Can you see what they're looking at?
So I was trying to lock eyes with the judges. Obviously, if you're on like the end of the stage as well, tilt your body a little bit so you're facing the judges. And then when my number got called, I was there for a while at the end of the stage, and I was thinking, what the fuck, why am I here so long? Then my number got called to switch with the guy who is just left of the guy who's in center stage. So I was now kind of like in center stage. I was so relieved in that moment. And then switched on, did a few more poses. Then we all go backstage. And that's when we do our individual routines. And a lot of the judging is done in comparisons. So that's where majority of the judging is done. So your individual routine is kind of like the icing on the cake. So at that point, I was kind of just like, you know what? Let's just fucking have fun with it. And I just enjoyed it. The individual routine. That was the thing I was most nervous about, though.
Really?
Because it's just you on stage.
And
like the mandatories, I feel like I honed in like the mandatories and like the holds, the posing. Because it's, for me, I'm very like kind of robotic in the sense that like, if it's like a hold, I know I need to flare this, squeeze this, like hold it there, and I can like hold it. That's fine. But the individual routines are more about like your flow and stuff like that. So that was where I was like, I'm worried I'm gonna fucking trip over myself, because I've done that before. Like sports day. Every sports day I've fucking tripped over during a race. Every single one. Honestly. I've always been doing well. And then like last hurdle. One was, pardon the pun, one was literally the hurdles where I tripped over the hurdles in Crystal Palace Stadium.
Oh wow.
I was going to say sold out. It's not
Sold out.
sold out arena. But
48 parents.
no, but like I think it was like year 9, year 10, year 11 were all there.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like in front of fucking everybody. Yeah. And then the second time I wasn't even supposed to be doing it 400 meters.
Yeah.
The guy who was supposed to be doing it pulled out.
Yeah.
So I went to go do it to like represent our house. I was in the lead.
Yeah.
For like the last 100 meters,
Yeah.
I was running. I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bring home the gold.
Yeah.
And then suddenly my like legs just, when they just give way underneath you, they just like start going. Legs just give way, and then I just like boom, almost happened in slow motion. Just fell over.
Yeah.
So I was worried that was gonna happen. I was
Yeah.
gonna have like a Taylor Swift moment.
Yeah.
But luckily, I just like enjoyed it, and I think it showed in my individual routine.
It
I
did,
think that felt like the one where you really came into your own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did the little fucking get the crowd going,
get
you
the
know?
I'll go in.
Yeah.
I thought it really came
It was really
across
good.
on stage
Yeah.
that you'd like settled into it.
Well, that was it. Like, like I said, most of the judging is done on the comparison. So I was like, most of the judging is done. Let's just enjoy it. Also, after the mandatories, we all go out backstage, and there's such a good vibe. Like,
Yeah.
all the lads are there, just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
wow, well done, boys. Like, good job.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what's your first cheat meal going to be?
Oh,
That sort of
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
All this chat. Do you know what I mean? Like, but it's just, for an individual sport as well, it's so like, it's such like a community aspect to it.
Did feel like that, to be fair. Like whenever we went backstage, you could see that everyone's kind of chatting and whatnot, and like pictures getting taken. Like everyone is also, you're on top of each other in that back room, so you do have to be friendly. Otherwise, it could be a bit fucking
How much space there?
awkward.
Well,
yeah.
you'd be surprised. There's some guys who are literally like locked in. Like,
Really?
there's some guys who are like headphones on, hood up, like
And just,
literally
like-
the epitome of locked in.
Really?
And
Yeah.
they're
Is
just
it?
like lying there, like,
Oh, wow.
yeah. So, but everyone's got their own way.
Yeah.
It also depends. Like, I think the guys that were a bit more like locked in, their coach wasn't there. They didn't have any friends, family there. So
Yeah,
it's
okay.
like, whereas me, I had Josh there, Tom was there,
Yeah.
Gio was there, like Matt, Will.
You knew, yeah.
So I knew people there, so it was cool.
Yeah.
Obviously, you guys. Although I didn't see much of you two, did I?
No.
Until afterwards.
I was
Few
ready to go.
glimpses in here and there, but
Yeah.
like it was just hectic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
so
I
much
didn't
going
want to
on.
spend.
Yeah.
I didn't want to spend too much time watching the show because I just wanted to be. I wanted to be in Josh's sight
Yeah.
at all times.
Yeah.
But yeah, how did you guys find the show?
It was fucking crazy.
yeah.
Interesting, like it's interesting how it's ran. Like it is actually quite smooth.
Yeah, how they did it.
It does happen very seamlessly
Yeah.
and whatnot. And also just how fucking busy it was.
It was crazy.
That place was packed.
Yeah.
Like trying to get seats wasn't easy.
Yeah, no.
Like because it's,
Really?
it's open
Yeah, it's
seat.
open seats, so it's anywhere.
But like people do, I think like they've kind of claimed their seats by putting
Yeah.
like a jacket
Oh,
on
really?
the seat
Big
and
water
stuff.
ball on it,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then you're like, oh, it's a bit shitty.
Yeah.
You know? Like
It's like when someone puts a towel on a lounger at the beach.
yeah, exactly.
Like at the hotel, they wake up at
Yeah.
like 7 a.m., put
Yeah.
the towel there, and then they go to get breakfast. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
fuck off.
Yeah.
Hey, also, I do that as well.
Yeah.
Because now I know it's part of the rules, I'll do it. But that was really good, like really interesting to see. Be honest with you, we watched like
20 minutes of it.
no, lad, we were there for hours.
Mate,
no,
you
no,
got
no.
so dramatic.
No, we were
You
there
got
for
there for
hours.
3 p.m.
Yeah.
I
And you
was
went
on
on
stage at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
3 hours.
3 hours.
3
You went
hours.
out for food for like an hour.
That was an
then
hour.
No,
That's 2 hours left.
so
The
2 hours.
left.
Lad.
2 hours that show.
Gio's girlfriend was there. Nora was there from 10 a.m. till 6 p.m.
She's Nora, she's not us.
Literally, well, she has an impressive attention
She
span.
does, yeah, she does.
But like hours of show, 2 things.
Yeah.
Crazy how many people enter these things.
Yep.
Like that's
Jam on athletes that are there.
the numbers are actually nuts.
Don't know, it must have been like hundreds.
Must have been because you look at that call sheet
300.
that you were given.
Yeah.
Like what, multiple flights in every round.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
pretty
there was
crazy.
27 competitors in first timers men's physique alone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
yeah. I mean, like like men's open. There was a lot of
Yeah. A classic.
classic. There's a lot of rounds to that anyway.
yeah,
How the judges do it is actually crazy. Like
Stay there all
you must
day.
get like mental fatigue
that's
because
probably why they have those little intervals, isn't it?
yeah, Because even like watching it, there was a point where like after you see like 4
Yeah.
like things go up, I was like,
We were like,
I
really?
can't even
We had to go outside.
differentiate
Yeah,
the
yeah,
bodies
yeah.
anymore. Like
They'll look the same.
Yeah, it does just get like
Yeah.
just like a weird like
Yeah.
fatigue.
Yeah.
But
Bikini girls are going up, and you think it's classic
yeah, I'm
physique.
like going, fuck, he's a bit small. You know? Oh shit,
Yeah,
you know.
he could
Bikini on.
do with a bit more delts.
Yeah. And that's another thing is like watching it, not really knowing like what they're judging.
Yeah.
Because a couple times where me and you were like, oh, that guy won
Yeah, that guy-
100%.
yeah.
And then he came third or second. You're like, wait, what? Like, what are they?
What they
Looking
at.
for.
What are they looking for? Do you know? I think it'd be kind of interesting if they almost to give like a roundup as to where someone lost points and where someone gained points.
okay,
You know?
yeah, yeah.
A couple of times we were like, maybe we were just looking. Sound like I farted. It was a chair. Maybe we were looking for. Maybe we were looking for like mass monsters because there's a couple guys that were like huge, and we were like, surely he's won.
He's won, yeah.
But then lost out on it. Maybe
He
it's
came
not
second.
enough
Oh, that guy
def-
came second. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it's not enough definition or something
Yeah.
or whatever.
Posing. His posing was good.
Yeah.
There's lots of things.
Yeah.
It's like size, symmetry, condition, shape,
Yeah.
stage presence,
Interesting.
flow. Yeah.
That's it. Like, do you know how it's weighted? Like, is there a certain amount of points allocated to each one? No.
I can ask Josh because Josh is judged. He's judging at the WNBF show.
Oh, really? Yeah.
But he's can't judge, obviously, his own clients.
Yeah, yeah, of
Which
course.
is a
Yeah.
bit annoying. But I said to him, you can just
Just put in a good word.
you can't judge me, but you can influence the other judges.
Yeah, yeah. Whisper in the ear.
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, that number 101, he looks great, doesn't
He
he?
looks really good.
Yeah, God, yeah.
Fucking hell.
Blue hair.
And then
Blue hair.
Blue hair.
blue hair.
Yeah, boys, I'm
Changing it up.
planning on dyeing the hair blue.
Fake
for the-
tan.
fake
Blue
tan,
hair,
I'm
because
blue
such
hair.
a strong
Mate,
look.
Yeah.
it would.
You know? Actually, it might be a great shout to like differentiate
exactly.
because,
Peacock,
like, yeah,
Peacock, make
man.
you stand out.
Because there's a lot of actually at one point the judges they go, there's a lot of white blonde males in the stage. So and like they had to tell
Really?
people, that's the thing that they went. There's a lot of like
Hitler's youth.
blonde, yeah, a lot of Aryan lads,
Yeah.
and they went a lot of white blonde males on the stage. So actually, what we're gonna do is like switch it up. So they pulled like 3 blonde guys and then like 2 darker haired lads and like pulled them forward.
Yeah, yeah.
And just to be like, it's actually quite hard to differentiate.
Wow.
And it's just interesting that they say that, you know.
Jesus. I mean, some of the physiques though that were there were ridiculous. Like the standard of natural bodybuilding
Yeah.
in the UK
Yeah.
is so high. So
Yeah.
standout physiques. You've obviously got your boy Jack Chan.
Yeah.
You guys didn't see him, did you?
No.
No.
Saw him walking around, but
Yeah, with someone walking around.
look good in the t-shirt.
Yeah.
You know?
A baggy t-shirt.
Yeah.
He looked ridiculous. Brad, who won the men's physique overall, mate.
Oh, him, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
such
He
a
looked
good
insane.
physique.
Yeah?
So I'll show you.
he showed me.
He looks ridiculous. Jacob Tipper, who won the overall classic, who's a teen bodybuilder.
Was he the guy with dreads?
No, he was ridiculous.
he was-
He
insane.
was
Yeah.
outrageous.
I didn't watch much of the show,
We
but
saw
that
most of it,
I saw him.
Yeah.
I think, where did he come in? I think he came second in overall.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. So
He
the guy
was
who won
crazy.
overall is a teenager.
Really?
Yeah, and he doesn't have the size that like the guy who came second, the guy with the dreads has.
Yeah.
But I mean, his quads are ridiculous. But I think it's also the fact that he's a teenager.
Yeah, of course.
I
Like,
think I think there must be some influence there.
yeah.
Like this guy's fucking teenager and he's like looks ridiculous better
Yeah.
than like most guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even like I think my class like like Emmanuel looked great.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
the standard in my class was pretty high as well.
I was quite surprised. Like, because whenever you saw your physique, I was like, fucking hell, surely it's going to be a guaranteed win. And then you see everyone on stage, you're like, fucking hell.
Yeah,
like,
it was.
It's actually a really good standard of,
Oh,
for like, especially first timers,
first
you know?
timers,
Yeah,
show,
first
man.
time I
Yeah.
showed, yeah.
Crazy. Like,
Yeah.
people are,
There wasn't a lot in it.
no.
Not a lot at all. But yeah,
Although it was interesting to see as well, there were some people that you looked at on stage, you're like, what
are
the
you doing?
fuck have
Yeah.
you been doing for the past 16 weeks, man?
Yeah.
but that was
You
the
know?
second
we
second class.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, what are you
but
doing?
like, it's interesting just to see like the difference in physique as well.
Yeah.
Some guys went up there and looked like they could have been pros, and then other guys, you're like, "God, it's very clearly a first time, and they just didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah.
And I don't know what they did, you know?
Yeah.
Part of me wishes I was in that class. It's hard.
Yeah.
Part of me wishes I was in that. So for people listening, we were split into two because there were 27 competitors. We were split into two classes. So you have class A, class B. I was in class A, which was, I think we'd agree, like
Just
a
up,
fair
yeah,
bit more
yeah.
competitive than
Strong.
class B.
It was.
And I'm not saying that I would have guaranteed win in class B, but I think it would have been more of a chance of winning
Yeah.
class B. So when I did step off the stage, it was a little. When I saw the call out sheet and I saw the names, I was like, "Fuck's sakes!"
Yeah.
However, like looking back, I think I uploaded a picture yesterday of like the top 5, and you look at the top 5, and I think like for me reflecting, being like, okay, I came second, and I beat the like those 3 people.
Yeah.
I think that's a better feeling for me than going if I were to win class B.
Yeah.
Be like, I came first, and then you see the 4 people that you beat. It's not quite as good.
No, 100%, man.
So yeah,
Actually, that's one thing, because like obviously being at the show, we're more focused on you. Looking back at the pictures, like at the time, I didn't realize how great the physiques were, and then looking
really
back
good.
at pictures, what do you call that guy? Was it Matt that
Yeah.
came third?
Yeah.
He had an outrageous
fourth. He came fourth.
He had a fucking.
I think he
great
should have come
physique,
third, to
and
be honest.
didn't realize. Like I just didn't realize
everyone
until
just looked the
looking
same.
back,
It's
and
the
you're like,
back.
shit, man, he fucking.
His back double biceps is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
You're like,
It's
Jesus
insane.
Christ, like great physique.
Yeah, I'm sharing the stage with him at the WNBF
Oh really? Yeah.
weekend. Yeah.
Happy days.
Yeah, not next Saturday, Saturday after.
Oh,
Yeah.
Next Saturday, Brad's gonna be there.
Oh yeah.
So the guy who won the overall, he's competing at the PCAs. And it's not a first timer show, so it's open.
Yeah.
So I could be sharing the stage with the guy who won the fucking overall.
Oh, sick, man.
Yeah. But it's done in heights, and apparently he's a bit shorter.
Oh,
He's
okay.
like a fair bit shorter.
Yeah.
And I'm just on the cusp, so I think I'll be in tall category.
Yeah.
Which I'm not complaining about. You know, not having to go up against him. He looks
You just see-
ridiculous.
No, let
Yeah.
me show you.
Yeah, show him now. He trains at Muscleworks as well.
Really?
Yeah. But then, so in the tall category, I'll be up against a guy called Mo Samuels.
Okay. Oh, is he He's a teenager.
No,
Not
he's
him,
not
no,
a
he's-
teenager.
oh.
He won men's physique
Yeah,
overall.
overall.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's an outrageous physique.
Yeah.
Christ.
I need to see
Their
those.
name's Coxage.
I know. Not forgetting that.
Yeah, can't forget that.
That's hilarious.
I need to see the drug test results for that.
Yeah.
That he looks insane.
Yeah, he looks-
Actually, yeah. How does the drug testing work? Because,
I wouldn't know. I didn't win.
but did Emmanuel? So every winner
Every
gets
winner
drug.
gets drug tested.
Ah, because I was going to say, is it going to be top 3 or
No,
Just the
interesting.
winners.
Yeah, I wouldn't know, boys. Not
All right,
yet.
find it next time.
Next
you know?
time, yeah.
Definitely not the PCAs if I'm up against him.
But like, it's a great experience, though. You know, like at least next time you go in, you'll know what to expect.
Yeah.
Like those nerves will be less. So hopefully,
100%.
then your first round
Yeah.
won't be spent getting used to it.
Exactly. I'll
know?
know what to expect.
Yeah.
Yeah. My goal for the PCAs is just to like be in the mix.
Yeah.
Because it's not a first timer show and it's not a novice show.
Yeah.
I'll be up against some really good physiques.
Yeah.
Like Mo Samuels. I don't know if you guys know who he is.
Is he a YouTuber?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah. He's going to be competing. He's got an insane physique.
Yeah.
Another one of Kez's clients who he's a tall bloke, so he'll be in tools. And he won the overalls at PCA's last show. PCA did like a show a couple weeks ago, which was like a first timer show.
Yeah.
But it was an untested show.
Yeah.
But he's natural, and
Oh, okay.
he won the overalls there. So he's got a
wow.
good physique. So I whichever category I'm in, whether I'm in tall or short, like there'll be top quality competitors.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
think
yeah.
better than obviously first timers.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So as long as I'm in the mix, that'd be wicked.
Yeah.
And then WNBF show, again, I just want to get placing.
Yeah.
Every show, I just want to get placing. Then I was going to do the MPA show. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if I told you, a few days after the show, I was literally like the day after the show, I had like that buzz. Do you know what I mean? Like I caught the competing bug.
Yeah.
And I texted Josh. Josh had suggested doing like a 4th show a couple months ago. And I said to him, like, I'll think about it. It's up in Sheffield.
Yeah.
It's called the Natural Physique Association.
Okay.
It's quite a small federation.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll think about it. But then like the day after the
Yeah.
UK DFBA. You know, like
Doing it.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Put me in coach.
Sign the contract. Yeah, exactly. But then now I've come to actually think of it. I'm like, do I really want to? You know, I've sort of mentally prepared for 3 shows.
Yeah.
Either way, I've based off like the stage shots, like there's improvements that need to be made. So is there any point of like delaying those improvements?
Yeah.
Just to, like I would, again, it's another chance to be on stage, potentially win. But is there any point in like delaying my off season, delaying the improvements that need to be made when I know they need to be made?
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely doing the next 2, potentially the MPA.
Sweet.
I think the next couple of weeks I'll be like,
Yeah. See.
one day on, one day off. But
Yeah.
I'm already planning that that first meal.
Yeah.
I've already like doing my research, like looking for like best food places in Luton.
Yeah.
It's not a lot.
Nah.
But
What's it gonna be?
so I feel like it's tradition to have a Five Guys.
Oh yeah.
I feel like you just, whenever you see like a bodybuilder post show, they're always there with like their Five Guys.
Oh really? Yeah.
Top off, like doing a double biceps. It's just like a traditional pose.
Yeah.
There's no Five Guys in Luton.
Five Guys has been permanently closed in Luton.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fuck.
So then I looked at like other burger places. They've got a Sobe burger. I don't know if you've ever eaten there.
Yeah.
There's one in like Wandsworth. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
They do like a truffle burger with like truffle chips and
Okay.
chicken strips, stuff like that. Maybe that, or I'm thinking of Domino's
yeah. No, Burger and Domino's.
burger. I don't know. I don't know if I can put that away. I'm thinking of Domino's with like, you know, they do the chicken strips on the side, stuff like that, and then dessert either a dozen Krispy Kremes or have you heard of Cookie Champions?
No.
I'll show you it later. It used to be called Cookie Dealer.
Okay. No.
They do like these New York like half-pound weighted cookies.
Oh, shit.
Thick boys.
What-
Oh
what's
yeah.
this?
I think it's based up north, but they deliver.
Is it?
Nice.
Yeah.
It's like banging.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
1 week into the cut,
One
you're
week
going,
into the
whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
Yeah. It's all my fault.
That was fabric my diet.
Happy days, though.
Yeah, but so I'm just planning that.
Nice.
Like, oh, my belly's rumbling just thinking.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's good, though. Like,
Yeah.
great first.
season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really good.
really happy with first season, and then just like want to get into an off season and grow. Like I said, I think I need more delts. I think I need like wider back. Just me and Amin trained at Muscleworks yesterday, and I want to get membership there.
Yeah.
It was between there and Buzz Gym, but then I just thought, I think Buzz Gym, like the idea of it's really nice, like the lighting and like how it looks, stuff like that. But I think I had the same thing about Gym Box. You think it's going to be great, the lighting stuff. In reality, I think I'd like to train there. Also, to train by yourself's kind of shit as well.
Yeah.
Whereas like Muscleworks, me and Amin train together. They've done it up. It's really like they've changed it around a little bit. So it's really nice.
Yeah.
And it's just like I feel like it's a good environment for like bodybuilding.
Yeah.
I'd be surrounded by like so many people.
Yeah.
Probably not natural bodybuilders, but bodybuilders nonetheless.
Exactly.
Like, as long as you're not taking it, maybe something in the air, like, you know.
Exactly. Well, that's the thing. I think if
Side effects.
if I get a Muscleworks membership, I don't know if I can claim natty anymore.
Yeah,
I feel like there's so
You might
many
just set on a
androgens.
syringe. Oh shit!
Exactly.
Still a syringe.
I feel like there's so many androgens in the air.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Perfect. Hey, for free then, you know.
exactly. But yeah, enough about me.
That's sick though.
Yeah, bro.
Speaking of competing, you're competing soon,
Yeah,
aren't
soon.
you?
Yes. Strongman.
Yeah.
I genuinely want to hear all about this.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
told
me
us it's the 28th of July.
Yes, 28th of July. Well, it's the same thing. Just because we've been to see you competing, then that next day, I wanted to enter something anyway, and then
You did it the next day.
on the Monday, yeah.
No,
wow.
Because a guy that I was training with in Gym Nation was telling me, he's like, oh, there's this lightweight strongman. I think I was saying I want to compete, but I'm in a cutting phase at the moment. And he was like, oh, well, there's an under 70 kilo competition coming up, under 70s and under 80s. And I was like, oh, fucking hell, I'm like 74-ish at the moment. I was like, I was planning on going down to like 72. So I was like, fuck it, we'll go down to like 70, see what that's like.
Yeah.
So yeah, 28th of July.
Nice. So how much have you got to lose?
4 kilo. So it's
Okay.
fine. 8 weeks.
4 kilos.
So half kilo a week. Nice and easy.
Pound a week, yeah.
But yes, it should be cool. 5 events. We've got log for reps, 75 kilo log, as many reps as possible in 60 seconds.
So what's that? That's the one which is like it's like shoulder press.
Yeah, shoulder press, but it's like this thick implement.
Oh, fuck.
I was messing about
75 kilos.
75, yeah.
And have you got like? Can you push press?
Yeah. So I'll probably like push jerk. So like push, drop knees under and like catch.
How many reps? Time?
60 seconds. Yeah, so it should be interesting.
Do you know like what like averages are?
Don't know no one knows what the standards are because this 70 kilo is a brand new category. So it's been brought into OSG, which is like so you've got World's Strongest Man, which is like the open weight thing, and then OSG's official strongman games, and they're like the weight category. So it was 105, 90, 80, and then now they've brought in a 70, which is interesting. So no one knows what standard is.
That's cool.
Talking to one of the guys, he's like, there's going to be some fucking good competition because there's some smaller 80 kilo guys that could probably cut down to 70s. And I was like, fuck. Because it was 70, I was like, oh, like 75, I'll be fucking. Yeah. I was like, shit, like, so there's going to be some really good guys.
As long as Katie Louise isn't there.
Well, I'm fucked, man. Where do you think she's going to enter?
Probably.
Yeah. Well, are we going to have to cut that bit out?
Nah.
That's fine. But it should be cool. So I got log for reps. I've got yoke walk, which is that fucking thing where you're carrying. Oh,
is he alive?
Hopefully. Check after we're done.
Jack.
Nah, he's all right.
Gear movement. Yeah,
He's all right. He's all right.
We're
He's good.
Yoke walk. So you're like you're carrying like a frame.
Yeah,
so like
lads,
that's the funniest thing.
lads, that is horrendous.
It's so funny, dude.
Yeah, it's fucking mental. There's in the clip I put in my story right at the end, my legs get too fast for my body, and then at the end I'm going like, fuck. Yeah.
You just keep on walking.
Yeah.
Into the wall.
People are walking in front of me like, no.
Out the front door. Down Waterloo High Road.
Shit. But that's nasty, lads. So the comp weight is 225.
Shit.
225 kilo.
What? That you've got to lift up and walk?
Yeah, 10 meters out, 10 meters back, and then pick up an 80 kilo sandbag for distance in 90 seconds.
That's
so it's a nasty event. Then I've got a max deadlift
Okay.
where suits are allowed. It's actually like a deadlift suit.
What,
Obviously,
like
I don't
a
have it.
singlet?
Nah, like do you like a deadlift suit? So it like adds kilos. So it's like
Like a weighted vest?
So it's like this really tight suit that you like strap over you. So essentially, it's trying to pull you upright.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? Because it's like
When are you going to get one? How much are they?
Nah, my first competition, so it's not worth it.
Might as well.
But there will be guys.
How to win, bro?
Well, I've only got 8 weeks as well. Like you need to get used to this suit. I've never pulled in one.
Okay.
Also, I just don't think my deadlift's strong enough to justify wearing a suit yet.
Yeah.
You know.
That's what they do in strongman, isn't it? Like they know which ones they're really good at, right?
Yeah.
So then
Go
they
for
kind
that.
of they pull back a little bit on ones where they're like maybe not so good.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
It's like the deadlift probably won't place anywhere near the top, but like it's fine, whatever. But like, so some guys will be in suits, some won't, but that'll be interesting. Then we've got frame hold, so grip. So just carrying like 2 farmers handles, so 85 kilo each hand, and then just hold for time.
Shit.
And then final is a max Atlas stone starting at 80 kilo to a 48-inch platform. So it should be interesting.
So it starts at 80 kilo. What
And then
go
it'll
up
probably go up in 10 kilo increments.
to?
And then just whoever gets heaviest.
Jesus.
Starting at 80.
Do they have
That's
Atlas
insane.
stones at
Yeah.
Oh, your gym.
really?
Yeah.
They got a whole strongman stuff.
Lad, it's a full
Oh,
kit
mate,
out
that's
gym.
sick.
Like, it is sick. The guys are there sound.
Yeah,
I've been training there now for a couple of weeks, and like everyone's so friendly. Been like, I've told a few guys I've entered things, so like just any questions, just ask and stuff.
Oh, nice, man.
Sick lads. But
That's
like,
wicked.
it was that competition buzz of like seeing you competing and doing it. You're like, fuck, competing is fun, and
Yeah.
you're just having that goal. So the next day, I was like, yeah, entered.
Love
You know?
it. Oh,
yeah,
that's
it's
awesome.
fun.
Where is it?
Cambridgeshire.
Oh,
Okay.
It's called St. Ives.
Yeah, we'll go up.
Yeah, so it should be fun. Yeah, I've already got a few mates that are saying as well. They're like coming up. I was like, fuck it. But also, I was like, oh, first competition, don't come. you know, because like having like a few people there.
8 weeks training.
Yeah, a few people there, and then fucking come like 10th. You know,
Man,
but I've
enjoy it.
I've messaged
buzz,
messaged the guys as well, just to ask like entry lists because there's an under 80 and an under 70, and I didn't know how popular the under 70 would be, but I don't want to compete in under 70 if there's like 3 guys,
Why?
because then like
Again, it's kind of like what I said about.
Yeah.
it's that thing like guaranteed a trophy, but like I don't really want like I want the competitive aspect. But again, maybe it'd be interesting. But if there's like 12 in the under 80s,
You don't want to go no under 80s though if you're like light 70s.
that's the thing. That's why I kind of want to know now because we're 8 weeks out. But I think I'll do the under 70s anyway. Because also it's fucking the weights jump up at the under 80s where I'm like,
exactly.
If I'm worried about the deadlift at under 70,
Yeah.
imagine it under 80. You know.
Yeah,
But yeah, it should be fun. Should be
man,
interesting.
man,
that's
nice.
really fun.
Yeah, so that's 6, so like 8 weeks out. Yeah,
So what's your training look like at the moment?
5-day split. So 2 upper, 2 lower, and then
Are you coaching
event.
yourself for this?
For this one, yeah. And if I enjoy it, then I'll get coaching for the next one. And then the 5th day is like an events day. So I'm just practicing everything similar to the comp.
Okay.
And then I'll just like creep up weights over the next 8 weeks. So I'm peaking going into it.
Yeah.
And then taper off?
Yeah.
Week off?
Yeah, deload week before.
Nice, man.
Where, to be honest with you, that last week's just going to be like making sure weight stays on point, you know, and kind of like
Yeah.
As
keeping
in
that
what?
in
Like
check.
body weight?
Yeah, just make sure that I'm like near enough weight, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it should be good. It should be
That's
fun.
really fun.
Yeah, it should be fun.
When do you weigh in for the event?
Morning of.
Are you gonna do
Morning
like
of.
are you gonna do like a water cut? Hey mate, if you need any ideas,
I was going to say,
what's
what's
the
the
cut?
thing?
water loading.
Yeah, I'll just see what it's like that last week.
Yeah.
But part of me is like, should I cut down and be 70 or should I just say it like 72 and then do
like
a
a-
water cut?
A water. Yeah.
Depends. I guess, see, like if I'm carrying excess
If you
body
know-
fat at 72, what's the point of doing
Yeah.
a water cut?
Yeah.
Just,
If you don't know how to do a water cut,
Don't do it.
then I would
Yeah.
say there's no point.
well, it's just like, just drinking loads of water and then stopping on it. It's not,
dunno.
but it's
Yeah.
like,
Isn't it?
it's like
10
3
minutes
days
body.
out, doesn't it?
Because
You, like, peak
I do
water.
like a water load and then a carb load.
Yeah.
So my body weight doesn't. It's not like my body weight drops.
Oh, really?
Because
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not trying to like step on the stage at a certain weight.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
there's no
yeah.
weight categories. It's more about the water weight, getting rid of the water weight.
Yeah.
And then as in like just drying out
Mm-hmm.
and then carbing up, getting loads of glycogen into the
Yeah.
muscles. That's sort of the main
Yeah.
thing for me. So I don't know what.
Yeah.
But that would be like more of like a UFC boxing style weight cut, isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly.
Yeah.
But also because it's same day weigh-in, it's like what? It's not worth it.
No,
'Cause what,
oh,
a
absolutely
fucking-
not. Yeah, no, don't do that.
Yeah,
Same
exactly.
day weigh-in, yeah, it'd be-
Yeah, and then
huge.
so basically weigh-ins are between like 8 and 10, and then like competition
Yeah,
starts.
because you
at 11.
see some of these like boxers and UFC fighters when they go to weigh in, they look like
like
they're on their deathbed.
like
Yeah,
McGregor
yeah,
was one
yeah.
of the worst. When you saw him on stage, like, he
Oh,
looked
mate.
skeletal.
Yeah.
You know, and then like 24
Wait,
hours,
Who was he fighting then? Aldo.
like Aldo. Yeah, like he looked
Yeah.
fucking.
I thought he was
Aldo
going to
looked
lose
terrible
because
as
of
well.
that. Like,
yeah,
I was like such a McGregor fan, but then I saw him, I was like, he's going to get destroyed.
yeah, he looks fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's scary, and that's like it's not worth it, especially for like amateur stuff. Like, why would I do like a?
Some crazy.
Why would I do like a water cut where like could impact performance or whatever?
Yeah, you could ask
whenever
the
I
guy.
could just be on point with diet for the next 8 weeks.
Yeah,
do you know what I
that's it.
mean?
That's
You
it.
ask the guys at your gym.
Yeah,
They'll
exa-
go,
yeah,
they'll come in,
exactly.
yeah.
But yeah, so that should be fun.
Just more tuna wraps, mate.
This
Yeah.
is it.
More tuna
Tuna
wraps.
wraps,
Tuna-
time,
well,
that's
maybe
right.
more tuna, less
Less-
wraps. You know, you know?
More tuna wraps, less Guinness.
Yeah, less Guinness.
Tough though.
Ah.
Stuff, you know.
You need the iron.
That's it. You know, there's Guinness they creep up on you. But yeah, so that should be fun.
That's really
And then-
fun, man.
yeah,
Yeah, that
should be
sounds
sick.
good.
Yeah. But then we've got Amin has finally started his
Finally
aggressive
started.
cut.
Yeah.
Finally. 1 weekend.
One weekend.
What are you at now?
97.
97.
98 last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where am I about yesterday morning? It's good. It's gone alright actually.
Yeah.
I was talking to him yesterday. Like, he was telling me, "Oh, you know how to diet. You know how to train. Why don't you just do it?
Why don't you just do it, man? You know.
Do it. Like, it's
Yeah.
accountability.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I was trying to get him as a client. That's what I was
It's
trying
just
to
like, you know what? You really need some accountability.
you need some accountability. Yeah.
I can
know?
help.
Maybe £200 a month.
Yeah.
No, just like then I saw my mate in the gym. Remember, he said, "Oh, why are you losing so much weight? La la la, what's going on?" That's one have a different. I've been over 100 kilos for a while now.
Yeah.
So I'm just under 100 kilos now.
So, since you came out the womb. Yeah, you came out the
Came
womb
out
100
wrong,
kilos.
you know?
Yeah,
Looked like an
100
Atlas stone whenever he was born.
Rolling, mother,
Doctor.
rolling around. Actually, it was quite good. It was my mom's smallest baby.
Really?
Yeah.
You?
Yeah, to be honest. But I was 100 kilos for like since after my knee operation, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, a long time. So after that, after my knee operation, basically gave up.
Yeah.
Then Yeah, I've been 100 over 100 kilos, like fluctuating between 105 and 110. Some years 115. Then I thought
That's insane.
yeah, insane. 115 those some years.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah.
What's your height? 5'8"?
5'8", yeah.
That's fucking mad.
Yeah, but I still was training, but
Yeah.
just like with the diet and stuff. Just like,
Yeah,
Oh, I can't wait to get to that weight.
yeah, just like 100.
That's going to be me this off season.
Honestly.
150
Oh.
roles reversed. Yeah, he's going to be 75.
75.
I'm going to be
You're
105.
Josh, you go, what the fuck have you done? You know?
Then I thought,
I need to get bigger delts.
then end of last year, I just thought, let me just go for a different look this year. So I was 110 last year, but I did a little cut then, remember?
Yeah.
Came down to 100, then stopped.
Yeah.
Went up for a bit, now I'm back down to 97 now?
Yeah. And what's the plan? What are you going to get down to?
By the end of the year, I only got to 85.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. So what's about 6 months' time? Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Good for me.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Secret prep
Secret
Secret
prep.
Yeah.
prep.
Must
for
do
the
a show.
supernaturals.
Yeah, supernaturals. Yeah.
He's been training at Muscle Works too.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll qualify for that.
Since I
Yeah.
was 17, so.
Yeah, there's no way you can.
Guilty by association.
Exactly.
So yeah, I just wanted to go for a different look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking
Be
interesting to
lighter,
see you at
innit?
85 kilo. That'd be funny.
You look different.
Did you get inspired by Sunday, my show? Like, obviously, Brian's. Have you competed before in anything?
He was just gone, have I inspired you as well?
Did you get inspired by my greatness?
Who else have I inspired?
I was the one saying, you're shit, off the stage.
But seriously,
Did you get a
like,
buzz though from it? And like, did that make you want to drop, or was it?
No, it just made me.
Nah.
Nah. No, it just made me want to train, to be honest.
is it
Yeah.
Just train, yeah, more than anything else.
Yeah.
Not to compete or anything, because I've got no interest in competing
in anything?
in anything.
Really?
Yeah.
No. After my operation, my knee, I just want to train, be a good trainer, work on my business. More
It's
than
not for everyone.
more than anything else, yeah.
Yeah. Although I would say, like, I think everybody. It's not for everybody, but I think everybody
That's what everyone
should
says.
do
Do at
it.
least a show
At
or a
least,
season, yeah.
No. You don't have to, like, not bodybuilding.
Yeah.
But
Or anything
anything, because it brings out the best in you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Competitions bring out the like. I've never been so dialed in with my training, my diet, my mindset. Like everything is
Yeah.
just dialed in.
Yeah.
I honestly just think it brings out the best in people. So I think it doesn't need to be stepping on a stage. You can do a strongman meet, powerlifting,
whatever.
marathon, whatever. But yeah,
It's just having that date. It's having a date that you have to hold yourself good. And the extra motivation of other people competing definitely drives you.
oh, for sure.
Yeah, but
Other, some people hate that aspect of it, you know?
Yeah.
that's it.
Like, it's definitely
yeah,
guys-
that's why I have no
no desire
interest. I just want to work on,
compete.
to compete. I just want to work on my business,
Yeah.
train, and do well
Yeah,
in
yeah.
my business and stuff like this and like in my life. So
Yeah.
I'm more focused on that than actually competing and anything to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can always just like create competitions in your head as well.
Yeah, for yourself. Yeah.
For yourself.
Yeah,
it doesn't need to necessarily be like an
with other
organization
people.
or
Yeah, yeah,
anything. Like
Yeah, well, now my competition, if you say like you go down to 85 kilos by the end of the year, like competing against myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to do that.
And having
More
that
than
final
anything. Yeah.
date to work towards.
Yeah.
so you could argue that you have been inspired.
Not by you, mate.
Go on, just
Oh,
say
mate.
it. Just
Nah,
tell me
nah.
it. Just tell me it.
There we go, guys. So Theo Compete does not mean I'm a huge narcissist.
Yeah, exactly. Don't be one of those guys, mate.
Yeah.
Don't be one of those guys.
Pretty
Man,
inspiring guy.
Right.
yeah, man, we'll see you next week. Yeah, and
Motivational speaker now on it.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Instagram
I'm too good for you guys.
I was so
Sounds
close to
good.
putting that in my Instagram bio though, like men's physique, first timer, runners up. You know.
Oh,
stuff like
really?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they all do. As soon as you know.
Yeah.
But then I was like, you know what?
Oh, wait.
I'll wait till I get my gold.
This
Exactly.
is it.
I'll
like-
wait till I get the winners medal.
is
Then
it.
I'll pop it in there.
Yeah.
No one wants to be coached by a runner up anyway.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's great. You know?
No, I'm happy.
First
with it.
time. And like,
Nah, man, you done really well, man.
but also like, yeah, it loads of people get just that buzz. It's like the buzz from the first time, and people do want to make it like, oh, put it in my Instagram bio, and it becomes like part of the personality.
Oh, yeah.
Which absolutely nothing wrong with someone just absolutely buzzing about something, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, that's
That pretty much wraps up everything.
been about
doesn't
it. Yeah. Also, fucking us saying, yeah, let's make it like a 30-minute episode.
Yeah.
It's like
An hour.
45 minutes to an hour.
Fucking time to do.
All right. Yeah.
Do you know what? Oh, these guys
they did
enjoyed it.
actually, yeah.
They loved it.
They loved it.
They've been inspired.
They've been inspired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, catch us next week where we'll have more to talk about.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
See you later.
See ya.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Bye.